There was a Roblox player who convinced thousands of people that he was one of the richest traders on the entire platform, and for a long time, nobody questioned it. Every day he posted screenshots showing rare limiteds, expensive inventories, and trades worth millions of Robux. To the average player, everything looked legitimate. The screenshots looked real, the numbers looked real, the items looked real, and because everybody else believed him, more people started believing him too. His follower count exploded. His posts started getting thousands of likes. People asked him for trading advice. Players copied his strategies. Some even started calling him a Roblox trading genius. The craziest part, nobody had ever actually seen him make one of these massive trades. People just assumed he was telling the truth, and the bigger his reputation became, the less people questioned it. After all, why would someone fake something like that? At first, there weren't many red flags, just small things, little details that seemed strange. Whenever someone asked him to join a game and show his inventory, he'd suddenly become busy. Whenever someone wanted to trade with him, he'd disappear. Whenever someone asked how he got a specific item, he'd give a vague answer and move on. Most people ignored it. The few people who noticed were told they were jealous. And honestly, that explanation worked for a while. Then one day, everything changed. A player was scrolling through one of his old posts when they noticed something strange. It wasn't a huge mistake. It was tiny. So tiny that almost everyone missed it. But once they saw it, they couldn't unsee it. The screenshot looked normal at first glance, until they zoomed in. Then they zoomed in again. Something wasn't right. The fonts looked slightly different. The spacing looked odd. Certain numbers didn't line up correctly. At first, people assumed it was compression, or maybe Roblox had updated something. But then another player checked a different screenshot and found a similar issue. Then another, and another. Suddenly, a group of traders started comparing everything he'd ever posted. The more screenshots they checked, the stranger things became. Some screenshots appeared to have been taken months apart, yet they showed identical inventory values. Some screenshots contained items that mysteriously vanished from later posts. Other screenshots showed values that didn't match public trading records. At this point, the community split into two groups, the believers and the investigators. The believers thought the accusations were ridiculous. The investigators thought they were uncovering one of the biggest lies in Roblox trading history. Neither side was willing to back down. Every day, new evidence appeared. Every day, new arguments started. Discord servers were filled with debates. Trading communities couldn't stop talking about it. People who had never heard of the player before suddenly became invested in the mystery. The story was spreading everywhere, and the player at the center of it all, he wasn't helping himself. Instead of answering questions directly, he kept posting more screenshots. But every new screenshot created even more problems. Players started examining every pixel, every number, every item, every date. People were treating the investigation like a detective case. And eventually, somebody found the breakthrough. A screenshot that looked familiar. Too familiar. One player swore they had seen it before. Not on this account. On another account. Months earlier. Nobody believed them until they found it. Buried deep inside an old forum post. The screenshot was almost identical. Same inventory, same items, same values, everything. Except it belonged to a completely different player. At first, people thought it was a coincidence. Then another matching screenshot appeared. Then another. Then another. Suddenly, the evidence was impossible to ignore. Some of the screenshots that made him famous weren't his at all. They belonged to other players. The community exploded. Within hours, comparison posts were everywhere. Side-by-side images, highlighted differences, evidence threads, video breakdowns. The story completely spiraled out of control. People who had defended him for months started changing sides. People who copied his advice started questioning everything. The player's reputation was falling apart in real time, and somehow it got even worse. Because once people stopped trusting the screenshots, they started investigating his biggest claims, the expensive trades, the rare items, the stories that made him famous. And one by one, they started falling apart too. Trades couldn't be verified. Values didn't match. Timelines didn't make sense. The deeper people dug, the more inconsistencies they found. What started as one suspicious screenshot had turned into a full-scale investigation. Then the player finally responded. Everyone expected proof, evidence, something that would clear everything up. Instead, he posted a long message accusing everyone of being jealous. He claimed people couldn't handle his success. He claimed people wanted attention. He claimed the investigation was a witch hunt. The response did not go well, because by that point, people wanted answers, not excuses. And the more he argued, the more attention the story received. New players joined the investigation every day. New evidence appeared every day. The controversy became bigger than the player himself. Eventually, the posts stopped. The screenshots stopped. The flexing stopped. The account that once uploaded daily suddenly went quiet. People kept waiting for a comeback, for a final explanation, for proof that everyone was wrong. It never came. Months of credibility disappeared almost overnight. The player who looked like one of the richest traders on Roblox lost everything that made people trust him. Not because he got hacked, not because he got banned, not because he got scammed, because people asked questions. Then they kept asking questions, and eventually they found answers. It's one of the strangest stories in Roblox trading history. A player spent months convincing everyone he was rich, and the thing that exposed him wasn't a hacker, wasn't Roblox, wasn't even a rival trader. It was a few players who got curious and decided to look a little closer. And once they did, the entire illusion came crashing down.